Yes, hello everyone, welcome to our next video tutorial. Now for today's episode I will be looking at homeostasis. As you can see, what is homeostasis? And they are saying that this is the way constant conditions in the body are maintained in spite of changes from the surrounding. Now the human body, in order for the human body to function accordingly, there are some conditions that must be kept constant. And down the bottom here, these are just some examples of the conditions that must be kept constant. Your blood water content, your blood glucose level, and your body temperature. So as for body temperature, for example, if the external temperature or this temperature of your surrounding is 48 degrees Celsius, for example, then your body temperature must not or will not be 48 degrees Celsius. It will be as close as possible to your normal body temperature, which would be 38 degrees Celsius. So the ability of the human body to keep your temperature as close as possible to that 38 degrees Celsius is called homeostasis. So that's why the definition says in spite of your changes or in spite of the changes from your surroundings. Um, these mechanisms work to maintain normal conditions in the body. How does homeostasis work? Now I'm going to use this diagram here, for example. First, before I move on to the diagram, this first point is saying that the optimum means normal level for a factor that needs to remain constant is called the set point. Now, as for this example, I'm going to use body temperature, for example. Now, in the set point box here, you would actually have body temperature 37 degrees Celsius. Now, if there is an increase in temperature in terms of your external environment, then of course, automatically your body temperature will of course increase. The increase factor, we're talking about the increase of the body temperature. Now, once the body temperature is increased, there are some sensor receptors inside the human body that will realize that there is an increase in terms of body temperature. Now, these sensor receptors will actually send information or send messages to your brain, telling the brain that guess what? The temperature is too high. So let's say, for example, it move from the 37 degrees and go to 48 degrees Celsius. Then the brain will now instruct the different organism, the different organs or the different body parts that are responsible for lowering the body temperature or produce substances that lower your body temperature. Now, one part of the body that will get some message, of course, will be the sweat glands. Yes, one part of your body that will receive the information will be your sweat glands. Now, the sweat glands will now produce sweat, which of course will release or go up to the surface of the skin, and then of course the evaporation of that sweat will actually cool the body. Then you will actually have the body temperature lowering from that 48 degrees Celsius, going as close as possible to that 38 degrees Celsius. So that would be the corrective mechanism, the sweating of the human body. Also in terms of lowering the body temperature, there's what is known as vasodilation, where of course the blood vessels will actually get larger in terms of diameter size and get closer to the surface of the skin to actually increase how fast heat is lost from the human body. So those are two examples in terms of corrective mechanism that will lower your body temperature. Now, the next section of this diagram, set point 38 degrees Celsius, for example, factor decrease. Say if your body temperature should decrease significantly, for example, you enter a room which is air conditioned. Then let's say, for example, the temperature drop down to 20 degrees Celsius or 25 degrees Celsius. Then again, sensory receptors within the human body will detect and realize that the body temperature decrease significantly. Now the information will be now sent to the brain, and of course the brain will now instruct different body parts that of course allow the corrective mechanism to take place. Your muscles will get some information telling them to contract much faster. And the reason for that is simply because your muscles actually produce heat. So the faster your muscles contract, the more heat they will produce. Right, so the fact that your muscles produce more heat means that the body temperature will actually now increase and go up back as close as possible to the 38 degrees Celsius or 37 degrees Celsius, which would be your normal body temperature. Because the normal body temperature would be anywhere between 37 degrees Celsius and 38 degrees um, Celsius. And next corrective mechanism can be your blood vessels. Now this time they will actually get smaller in terms of size or diameter. That is known as vasoconstriction. And then the blood vessels will actually go deeper down into the surface of the skin, which of course will reduce how much heat is lost out of the blood vessels to the environment. So those would be examples of corrective mechanism. But that is basically how homeostasis actually work. So actually just use the body temperature as an example in terms of how the homeostatic mechanism actually works. So I hope you guys have learned something from this lesson. Now with the next lesson I will be looking at blood sugar or blood glucose level concentration. So once again, thanks for viewing. Now please remember to click on the subscription button if you're new to the channel, and please remember, if you have a question or if you have some concept or topic that you want me to explain or make a video for, then I can leave that information in the comment section of this video. And last thing, please remember that you can also visit my website, which is of course is www.femywellnesstips.com. So once again, thanks for viewing. See you next time.